Hello guys, today I'll be talking about 15 underrated Limp Bizkit songs. Now there are of course many songs to choose from, and this is not a top 15. These are 15 songs that I randomly chose that I feel are pretty underrated in their discography. Of course, if you can think of more songs, let me know in the comment section below and name those songs. But anyways, let's go ahead and dive into this. This is in no particular order, but the first song I want to talk about is 1999 from Significant Other. Sure, maybe not a song that stands out as much as some of the other songs on the album, but over time I've grown to like this song more and more, and it's grown to be one of my personal favorites on the album. Maybe not hailed as one of their best songs, but still a song worth mentioning in this video, I'd say, and a song that I think certainly deserves another chance. If you weren't into it the first time, or if you haven't heard it in a while, definitely give it another listen. But next we have No Sex, and this is towards the end of the Significant Other album. You also have Aaron Lewis from Stained in this song. I'll be honest, not the biggest Stained fan. I like some stuff from the Dysfunction album, but that's about it. Outside of that, I might like a couple songs. Outside is okay. I do like Price to Play, but yeah, I never was really a big Stained fan. But I do like Aaron Lewis in this song, though. I do like his voice in the song, and I think him and Fred Durst do sound pretty solid together in the song. But yeah, kind of an overlooked song, and I'll admit I overlooked it too when I was getting into Limp Bizkit. During my first time hearing it while getting into this band, I didn't really think much of it, but again, over time I've grown to like it more and more. But next we have Clunk from $3 Bill Y'all. Always been one of my personal favorites from $3 Bill Y'all. I mean, what really stands out the most to me is really the instrumentation. I mean, I really like the heavy, gritty guitar that you get in this song, and I think the chorus is pretty catchy too. And I also like Fred's flows in the verses too. But yeah, kind of an overlooked song, I'd say. But next we have It'll Be Okay from Chocolate Starfish and the Hot Dog Flavored Water, one of the more melodic songs of that album, and I really dig the melody of that song. And it's never been one of my personal favorites on the album, but kind of like with the previous songs, it's a song that I've grown to like more and more over time. But next we have Underneath the Gun, and this has always been one of my personal favorites from Results May Vary, which is an album that does get some heat for sure, but I do agree it's one of the weaker albums, but I wouldn't say that it's bad. I like the album overall. I mean, it does have its flaws, it definitely has its issues, but I think there are some bright spots in that album, and I think this song is one of them. Might not have the energy of their past work, maybe not as punchy or as energetic or as fun, but I don't know what it is about this song, but ever since the first time I heard it, it's always been a song that really stuck with me personally. And not the lyrics, but just the song in general. It's always been one of my personal favorites, again, from the album. And yeah, and I think musically it goes some pretty interesting directions, at least to me. And next we have Lonely World, another song from Results May Vary. Again, a more melodic song, and this is a song that I've kind of overlooked for a long time, but over time I decided to give this song a few more listens, more recently, in recent years, and I've grown to like it more and more, and it's grown to be one of my favorites from Results May Vary too. But yeah, next we have Bring It Back from Gold Cobra, track number 2, if I remember correctly. Fairly short song, but I think the riffs in the song definitely pack a punch, and I also like the beat of the song. Simple but catchy beat to it, especially, of course, in the verses. But yeah, fairly straightforward song, but I really dig it. I think it's all around a pretty catchy Limp Bizkit song. But next we have The Propaganda from The Unquestionable Truth Part 1, and this is the opener. And this song and The Truth are definitely my favorites from that EP. And when it comes to this song, I just really dig the riffs. Maybe not the most complicated riffs out there, but again, this isn't progressive metal, this is new metal, but again, I really dig the riffs in this song, and I really dig the guitar work in the chorus especially. But yeah, this song is definitely a head bobber for sure. But next we have Nobody Loves Me. And yeah, you can just really hear the frustration in Fred Durst's voice as you listen to the song, the emotion, the anger, all of that. And it's always been a song that really stood out to me in the album $3 Bill Y'all, and I think the song that deserves more attention. I think it's definitely one of the highlights of that album for sure. But next we have Full Nelson, and this song is definitely a banger, definitely one of the bangers from that Chocolate Starfish album. And I mean, it is stuck between two of their biggest songs, of course, those being My Generation and My Way. But yeah, if you like it when Limp Bizkit goes hard and heavy, then definitely check out this song. Next we have Give Me the Mic, and this is track number 3 from Results May Vary. Now, when it comes to opinions and reviews I've seen of the Results May Vary album, this song is often considered one of the highlights of the album. And yeah, you can definitely hear classic Limp Bizkit in this song. I mean, you got the rapping, the flows, and the catchiness of their previous work. Maybe not as exciting as what you heard from previous albums, but still all around a pretty catchy song. Maybe not their most complicated song, but again, I really dig the song overall. But then we get to Phenomenon, one of the more hooky / catchy songs of the Results May Vary album, I'd say. Now, I wouldn't say it's not one of the best songs or anything, but it is a song worth acknowledging, I'd say. And if you haven't heard it in a while, definitely give it another listen. Next, we get to Shark Attack, which is from Gold Cobra, track number 4, if I remember correctly. Yeah, pretty much standard Limp Bizkit, but it's a song that I've grown to like more and more with time. But then we get to Shot, and this is from the live single, if I remember correctly. And yeah, fairly straightforward song. I think a song that I think should have been on the Results May Vary album. Definitely could have replaced one of the songs from Results May Vary with this song, because there are a few songs from Results May Vary that could definitely live without. And yeah, Shot, definitely a very overlooked song in their discography. Then we get to the final song here, Crack Addict, and forgive my ignorance, I'm not really familiar with wrestling, but I think this was used for WWE. I could be wrong about that, but I never got into the wrestling, boxing, that type of stuff. I never got into that type of stuff, but I know this song was used in that. But Crack Addict, pretty catchy song, not one of my personal favorites from Limp Bizkit, but it's a song that I've appreciated more and more with time. I mean, when I first heard it, I did like it, but it was never really a song that I returned to a lot or anything. But again, over time, I've grown to like this song more and more, which of course I could say with many other songs in this list. But anyways, those are 15 underrated Limp Bizkit songs. Let me know if you can think of more songs. Do you agree with some of my picks here and all the good stuff? But anyways, thanks for watching. Please leave a comment to like, subscribe. Have a nice day, and take care.